Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about ordering sides and angles of triangles. So our learning target is given the angles of a triangle, I will be able to order the sides. And given the sides of a triangle, I will be able to order the angles. So let's talk about what the opposite side is. The opposite side is the side across from an angle in a triangle. So this might sound kind of obvious to you, but it does get a little tricky, especially when the pictures get complicated. So here's a good way to notice which sides are opposite. So in triangle ABC here, I am going to go ahead and label what my angles are. So I obviously have an angle here at A, and I have an angle here at B, and I have an angle here at C. So my side across from angle A is BC. A good way to look at this is, since I have angle A, the side across from it are the only other letters in the name of the triangle. That is not the angle. So since it's angle A, the letters that I'm missing are B and C. For angle B, the side across from it is AC. And then for angle C, the side across from it is AB. So again, same idea, just look at the letter of the angle and you want to use the other two letters in the name of the triangle. If it helps you to draw arrows like I did, you can do that, or you can just list out the letters and write in the two that are missing. All right, similarly, let's talk about opposite angles. So an opposite angle is the angle across from a side in a triangle. Again, if we have triangle XYZ here, this time I'm just going to name the sides of my triangle. So I've got side XY, I'll color that in for you, purple. I've got side here YZ, and last but not least, I have side ZX or XZ. So now that I have two letters, the angle across from it is the only letter that is missing. So XY, the angle across from that is angle Z. And again, you can draw these little arrows if that helps you see it. Side YZ, the angle across from that is going to be my missing letter, which is X. And then last but not least, side XZ, the missing angle is Y. All right, so the reason we need to know all of this is because you're going to be given angle measures of a triangle or side measures of a triangle, and you'll be asked to order them from least to greatest or greatest to least. You get the idea. So let's talk about ordering sides. So for ordering sides, the smallest side is opposite the smallest angle. And then the largest side is, you guessed it, opposite of the largest angle. So since we've talked about the smallest and the largest, that means the middle measure is across from the middle measure. So if I look at my three angle measures here in triangle ABC, 50, 60, and 70. Let's order from least to greatest. So my smallest measure here is 50 degrees, and that is angle B. So if I mark angle B here, the side across from it is going to be side AC. So since 50 is the smallest angle, I know that side AC is the smallest side. All right, next I have 60 and 70. Let's see, I'm smart. I know that 60 is the next smallest number, which is angle A. So I mark that red and I draw my arrow across. Or if I just look at, okay, I have angle A, so the letters that are missing are B and C. That means that BC is the next smallest side. And then last but not least, I only have one left, so that's nice and easy. 70 degrees is angle C here. So again, I can draw my arrow or just look at, all right, I have C, so I'm missing letters A and B. So then from smallest to largest, our sides are AC, BC, and then AB. Or if I asked you to rank largest to smallest, you would just write it backwards. All right, now that we have an angles example, let's look at it the other way around. So ordering the angles, the smallest angle is opposite the smallest side, and the largest angle is opposite the largest side. If you guys haven't already picked up on it, there is a trend with this. So again, let's use our colors and look at triangle CAT here, because you guys know Miss McLeod loves cats. So we have side 5.5, 8.5, and 10.9. Well, I know that 5.5 is the smallest of those numbers, so let's go ahead and rank from smallest to largest. 5.5 represents side CA here. So if I color that in purple and draw my arrow across, I see that angle T is the opposite. So that is our smallest angle. Next, I'm between 8.5 and 10.9. I know that 8.5 is smaller than 10.9, so side AT over here is the next smallest. And I draw my arrow across, oops, all the way over there, my bad. See that angle C is opposite. So this is a great example of why drawing the arrows can be a bit of a confusing method. Even I made a mistake here. So I really like to just look at the letters and see that AT, I'm missing letter C. All right, and last but not least, I have 10.9, which represents side CT. And if I correctly draw my arrow across from that, I'm missing angle A. So from smallest to largest, these angles go angle T, angle C, and then angle A. Our special case is for isosceles triangles. So we learned that these two base angles of an isosceles triangle are congruent. So in this example here, I'm only given 50 degrees. But I know that all of these angles will equal 180 degrees because all angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. So if angle N is 50 degrees, but I know angle O and angle E must be the same, I'm going to call them both X. So I end up with X plus 50 plus X equals 180. I get 2X plus 50 equals 180. 2X equals 130. And then divide by 2, you get X is 75 degrees. And once I've solved for the missing angles here, I can order my angles or my sides from smallest to largest as I have done here. The last thing I want to point out to you is that if we have a question with no picture, then you should draw one. You can just look at what letters are given in the side to find the missing letter for the angle, but it's always good to draw a picture to make sure that you are labeling them in the correct order. All right, have a good one, guys, and I will see you in class.